Hey, greetings, everyone. Lieutenant Colonel Alan West, the Executive Director of the American Constitutional Rights Union. Once upon a time, 31 July 1982, I took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and to bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I took that obligation freely without any purpose of evasion or mental reservation. So I really do take honoring the Constitution of the United States of America at heart. When I think about this recent Supreme Court nominee, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, I am very concerned about her nomination. As a matter of fact, I do not support her nomination. I do not support her being on the Supreme Court of the United States of America. Article 3 of the Constitution says that our Supreme Court, those justices appointed there, are supposed to interpret the law, our rule of law, our Constitution. But when you look at some of the things that Judge Jackson stands for and believes in, these are things that are not in concert with our Constitution. Case in point, her support for critical race theory, which is really cultural Marxism. Marxism is antithetical to everything in our rule of law and everything about our constitutional republic. And she sits on the board of the Georgetown Day School, which fully supports critical race theory being taught to their students there. And that was something she was somewhat confused about in her testimony. But also what is very disconcerting is that I participated in the global war on terror, being it in Iraq and also Afghanistan. And those people that were captured on the battlefield, they are non-state, non-uniform belligerents. They're not American citizens. They're not entitled to any of the protections or the rights or liberties that we have as American citizens. And the fact that Judge Brown Jackson defended some of these Guantanamo Bay detainees who should have just been taken off the battlefield and kept off the battlefield for as long as Islamic terrorists continue to fight us, that's very disconcerting for me. And I think it's a slap in the face to many of us in the United States military that fought hard to get these individuals off the battlefield. And lastly, I think it's so important that we protect our children. And some of the decisions that Judge Jackson has made as far as reducing sentences for sexual predators and people of that nature, that really does bother me, because you're supposed to be adjudicating the law and you're supposed to make sure that sentencing is in concert with federal standards. And that was not the case in some of her decisions. So as the Executive Director of the American Constitutional Rights Union, we do not support her nomination and do not support her being put onto the Supreme Court. And I think that Joe Biden can go out and find another Black female or woman that can sit on the court, but at least find someone that understands our Constitution and is willing to stand up and defend that Constitution, not an ideological agenda, and certainly not a progressive socialist Marxist ideological agenda. God bless you all. Thank you.